This is part 3 of the What If Anakin Didn't Kill Count Dooku in Revenge of the Sith. If you wish to see the previous additions to this series, press the link in the description below. Ever since the capture of Count Dooku a few days prior, Chancellor Palpatine has raised the suspicions of the Jedi due to his handling of the situation. The biggest concern is not allowing the Jedi to interrogate the captured Sith, instead sending in Admiral Tarkin to complete the act. The belief now within the Jedi Council is that Palpatine is hiding some kind of connection between Dooku and himself. In order to investigate this possibility, they have entrusted Anakin Skywalker to essentially spy on the Chancellor, taking advantage of the relationship between the two. Anakin would otherwise protest the idea, but he shares the same concerns as his Jedi companions. He has arrived at the office of the Chancellor to see Palpatine looking over a hologram projection. After viewing what he needed, Palpatine turned his chair around to greet the Jedi Master. "Ah, Anakin, this is surely a surprise. How have you been? Have you heard anything from young Tano about the situation on Mandalore?" He could sense that Anakin was here to speak about the situation concerning the Count, and attempted to start another subject. "She's handling herself quite well, thank you for asking. I do have an issue though." Anakin was wise enough to dodge this distraction, which only raised his concerns even more. Palpatine told Anakin that he could tell him anything that was troubling him. "Master Kenobi and I went to interrogate Dooku on behalf of the Jedi, but were turned away by the troopers outside. He informed us that you sent in Tarkin in our position. Why?" Anakin wanted Palpatine to have a reasonable explanation, one that he could agree with. It's quite simple. Dooku is a war criminal in the eyes of the Republic, so it is only fitting that the Republic hand him, not the Jedi. Anakin felt frustration at this response. He wondered why the Jedi has been kept out of the loop for so long, and asked the Chancellor when will the information be released. Palpatine told him that the Jedi wished to question Dooku, they would have their time after Admiral Tarkin finished his final session. Anakin found this to be at the very least an acceptable offer as he exited the council office. Anakin would go to Master Windu with the news that he had just learned. Windu would inform Anakin that this time he would go interrogate the Count, and he would tell Anakin to wait in the council chambers until the interrogations were over. Windu arrived at the facility just in time to see Admiral Tarkin leaving. "He's all yours, Master Jedi." Tarkin didn't even glance at Windu as the two passed one another. Windu was escorted to the holding cell of Dooku only to see him severely injured. Windu demanded answers as to what happened to him. A clone trooper offered a brief answer to Windu.
"Interrogations were short, sir."
Windu looked back at Dooku, who was struggling to say something, but he managed to say one sentence. "He controls everything." He passed out from his injuries as clones entered the room to take him to medical. Windu activated his communicator to tell Anakin what was to happen now. "I'm on my way back to the temple now. As soon as Obi-Wan sends word that Grievous is defeated, we will inform the Chancellor that he must surrender emergency powers or face the consequences." Anakin sat in silence in the council chamber as he awaited the unpredictable future. This was part 3 of the What If Anakin Didn't Kill Count Dooku in Revenge of the Sith series. If you would like to check out other what ifs, be sure to check the description as a link will be there for you to do so. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button and share with your friends to get them in on the conversation as well. If you haven't subscribed to the Marauders Guild, and ring the bell to be notified about whenever we upload. Until the next time, may the force of others be with you.